Hi, my name is David Mannock, and as I introduced in previous video about our all-day Friday seminar beginning in January, where I will be offering one of the 20 core courses that I've taught at graduate school level, and I want in this video and the other three videos to follow give a short description of each course. Again, you can email me if you want, and I will send you an attached document that has a description of these courses. Now, these courses are arranged chronologically in terms of if you went to did master's level work and counseling, more likely the courses that you will be taking at the graduate school level in counseling psychology would unfold something like this. First course is PTC, which stands for Principles and Techniques of Counseling, and that will introduce the student to the basics of counseling, some of the basic principles and techniques, and the techniques is primarily centered around empathy work. And empathy can be divided into basic empathy, which we begin the students, teach them what basic empathy is, and then sliding into advanced empathy. If I use a swimming pool metaphor, basic empathy would be like the shallow end, and advanced empathy would be like the deep end. And notice in a swimming pool, material that gets thrown into the pool tends to drift towards the deeper end, which means if you want to get at significant material, you have to go diving, and we teach you how to do that through principles and techniques of counseling. That's course number 1. Course number 2 follows that in what we call personality and counseling theory, PCT. And PCT and psychology, we have a twin tower. We have personality theory and we have developmental psychology. The idea is this. In psychology, we're trying to understand who is a human person and what is it about this person psychologically, this human. And we try to answer that first with personality theory, the study of the human person, which always begs the second question: how does a human develop? And that lends into developmental theory or developmental psychology. And in both fields, personality theory and developmental theory and developmental psychology, we have lots of experiments and lots of theories. Course 2 will introduce the students to that. Course 3, MFT, which stands for Introduction to Marriage and Family Therapy. Marriage and family therapy is not well understood. It sounds like, we're going to introduce students and grad students to marriage, working with people in marriages and families. Well, fair enough. But most broadly and historically understood, MFT is systemic psychology, or we look at the human person from the side of relationship, the relational context. And that falls into working with people in the most significant relationship, foundational relationship called marriage, and the second significant relationship called family, MFT. Now, the fourth course is FT, or family therapy. And like MFT, we're going to focus on systemic psychology, relational psychology, by looking at the structures and the dynamics of family therapy and family systems. The fifth course is NBR, Neurobiology Relationship, because with the 1990s, which forced us to pay attention to the brain. 1990s is considered the decade of the brain because we scanned the brain, and when we scanned the brain, we were forced to start to shift our psychological paradigm from one personal psychology to two personal psychology, because we realize the human brain's wired for relationship. So in neurobiology of relationship, we're going to look at the brain, the mind, and relationship, and look at the intricacies and impact on understanding person. So the first 5 courses, PCT, Principles and Techniques of Counseling, that's PTC, Principles and Techniques of Counseling, PCT, Personality and Counseling Theory, MFT, Intro to Marriage and Family Therapy, FT, Family Therapy, and NBR, Neurobiology of Relationship. Thanks.